Have you ever thought about what drives our decisions? Is it logic or is it agenda? This battle of the mind is an enduring one, where logic and agenda vie for control. On one hand, we have logic, the epitome of reason and rationality. It's a systematic process of thinking, where we weigh pros and cons, examine facts and evidence, and make decisions based on principles of validity. On the other hand, we have agenda, the quiet whisper that nudges us towards a particular path. It's an underlying intention, a motive that may not always be visible on the surface, but is nonetheless potent. Whether it's personal, political, or societal, an agenda can shape our actions and decisions in ways we might not even realize. These two forces, logic and agenda, constantly wrestle within us, each trying to gain the upper hand. So, when it comes to important decisions, who wins the battle, logic or agenda? Let's delve into the realm of logic first. Logic, my friends, is like a compass in the sea of decision-making. It brings clarity, objectivity, and rationality to the table. Imagine being in a dilemma and having a tool that cuts through the fog of confusion, leading you to a decision based on facts, not conjecture. Logic-driven decisions are built on a solid foundation of evidence, reason, and critical thinking. They are not swayed by whims, biases, or personal agendas. In a world saturated with misinformation and fake news, logic acts as a beacon of truth, guiding us towards informed choices. However, logic has its limitations. It's like a map that doesn't show the weather. Logic can't account for emotions, those unpredictable storms of feelings that can dramatically influence decisions. Nor can it foresee all variables, those unforeseen circumstances that life likes to throw our way. Logic, therefore, provides a clear, objective path but doesn't account for the unpredictability of life. Now let's turn our attention to the power of agenda. Agenda, much like logic, is a potent force in decision-making. It fuels our passions, motivates us, and aligns our actions with our personal convictions. When we act according to our agenda, we experience a deep sense of satisfaction and fulfillment, knowing that our decisions are rooted in our core beliefs. However, the power of agenda is a double-edged sword. While it can drive us towards our goals, it can also cloud our judgment with bias and subjectivity. We might overlook critical information, dismiss alternative perspectives, or even manipulate facts to fit our narrative. This is the dark side of agenda, the potential for distortion and deception. So while agenda can provide a strong sense of direction and purpose, it's important to remember that unchecked, it can lead to questionable decisions. Agenda then fuels our passions and drives us forward, but at the risk of subjective and potentially manipulative decisions. So who's the winner in this battle of logic versus agenda? Well, it's not as simple as picking one over the other. The ideal scenario is a harmonious blend of both. We use logic as our compass, guiding us towards sound decisions. On the other hand, our agenda fuels our passion and personal drive, adding a touch of humanity to our choices. In the end, it's not about choosing logic over agenda or vice versa. It's about finding a balance that allows us to make decisions that are both rational and personally fulfilling.